Dan and Hannah have written their own vows and will pledge them to each other at this time.
Hannah Michelle, I love you very much. I'm very excited to be here with you today and to be getting married to you. Really, we've only known each other for a short 3 years, but for me, and I think for you as well, it seems like we've waited for this day for our whole lives. And the truth is that we have, because even before I knew you and even before you knew me, we waited and we prayed for each other. And I prayed that God would protect you and shelter you as you grew up, and that He would prepare you and grow you and make you ready for this day, ready for me, and ready for our life together. And I'm very grateful to God that He did that. And here we are now, and I'm standing face to face with a beautiful, full-grown adult woman that I love very much, and I look forward to spending every day with you for the next 80 years, 90 years, 100 years optimistically, for a good long time. And when we first met, it didn't take me very long to realize just how special you were. In 3 short months, we went from complete strangers to best friends. And then in the next, let's say 6 months of our courtship, the first part of our courtship, we went from best friends to friends that couldn't part. And you became my friend that I couldn't live without. And I knew that because for a while I did live without you. And it was during that time of our long-distance relationship that I grew to appreciate and long for this day that I would get to marry you and I would never have to part from you again. I'm going to go home and you're coming with me. That's going to be awesome. But I pray to God that I will never take for granted the blessing that you are in my life, that I will always be considered a blessing in yours. Because I know I don't always do the best job of it, but my deepest desire is that you would feel loved and that you would be cared for. So I vow to you today that I will always be your provider and your protector, both physically and emotionally, but also spiritually. But I know that I also need to continue to grow more in love with God and to learn His ways better, because it's through that I will be able to love you to the full potential. And I'll be able to love you with all that I have. It doesn't matter what you could do that would hurt me, or what wrong you could do to me. It doesn't matter. From this day forward, I'm committing myself to you. I am yours. You are mine. So if we fight, okay, let's get over it. Kiss me. But we're going to stick it out. And that's what I'm excited to do. You're the best person that I know, and I'm looking forward to sticking it out with you. I want to say it again. I love you so very, very much. And I will never stop loving you. I already said this part. I got out of order. You're the best thing in my life and my dearest and closest friend. And I'm so blown away by the fact that you are willing to stand here with me and commit your life to me as well. I love you desperately, and I look forward to this next installment of our lives. Your fiancé, Daniel.
Daniel, you are my best friend in the entire world. You inspire me in so many different ways. I love your passion for life and adventure. You're always pushing me to try new things, to face my fears, to get out of my comfort zone, and you lead by example in all of these areas. But on that note, do we seriously have to try every exotic thing you can find on a menu? You chase life fearlessly with such faith and confidence in God that convicts me. You choose to always see the positive and refuse to dwell on the negative, no matter how bad the situation. I know that I can go anywhere or face anything with you by my side. You are selfless, thoughtful, patient, and kind. And we both know I can really try people's patience. I love your heart for others and your heart for me. You have all the qualities I ask God to give me in a man, and you far surpass anything I ever could have hoped for. You came into my life and swept me off my feet. You waited patiently for me and never gave up, even when it seemed like we had no hope. I never want to be without you. I promise to always love and to cherish you, to never leave your side even when things get hard, to never hang up the phone angry or go to sleep mad with one another, to try all the exotic foods or drinks you ask me to off a menu, but I cannot promise that I will like them. I promise to always point you towards Christ, to laugh with you and to cry with you, to be the voice of reason when you come up with some crazy ideas that we both know you probably should not try. My dad always taught the girls that a wife is to be her husband's #1 fan and his best cheerleader. And I promise today that I will always be your #1 fan and your cheerleader on the sidelines, rooting you on. I promise to follow your lead, to go where you go, and to stay where you stay. I can't wait to grow old with you and to see how God will use us together. I love you.